This is CommonWell TV, where we're interviewing some of the top health IT industry professionals and how they're making a difference in the world of interoperability. Let's go ahead now and hear from ELLKAY and their CEO, Kamal Patel. And Kamal, this should be good. You guys call yourselves data plumbers. What exactly does that mean, and how does that relate to interoperability?
So we work in five segments of healthcare. We started our business on the lab side and then expanded into hospitals and health systems. We work with EHR vendors. We work with payers, and we work with all these app vendors who are designing various use cases around using data in healthcare. So we feel like we sit right in the middle, and we kind of connect all of them, and we do all the plumbing that is necessary and make sure that the data is smoothly flowing between all of them. So we call ourselves the healthcare data plumbers.
Well, as you know, CommonWell was initially created to assist in that healthcare IT sphere. How has that now since changed since the several years now have gone by in your estimation?
So if you look at our world, we had to really work extremely hard to connect, practice by practice, hospital by hospital, lab by lab. And one of the nice things that Commonwealth has been able to do is to bring all these like all these EMR vendors together. And by bringing all of them together, it allowed us to build one pipe, okay, to have the data available during point of care. So there are others, but we started with Commonwealth, so we have our heart set in.
Okay, well, that said, and you've now been here a couple years, how much has LK grown with the help of CommonWell?
So with the help of Commonwealth, I think the I LK business wise, we've been growing, across all of our segments. But one of the things that we always wanted to do was, even with the growth of the company being a healthcare IT organization, there are certain responsibilities and obligations, okay, that we felt we had. And when I met Jitin for the first time several years ago, he mentioned like what Commonwealth was trying to do as a nonprofit in bringing all of these together. It was important to us to have our clients have a real longitudinal patient view while patients are getting treated. And if we can help save one life, or if we can help improve a life, uh, that is why we feel like this partnership is important. Okay, and that's what's impacting our customers in a positive manner.
Kamal, as you've seen, as you know, this entire scope changes rapidly. Technology changes, interoperability changes, and so with that, where do you see CommonWell here in the immediacy in 2020, and then even going forward as well?
I think uh, if you think about where the EHR started from, right? So the EHR started by being a repository, okay, and then adding feature sets, and then turning into use cases for value-based care around reimbursements and so on. Okay, and now everybody is really talking about interoperability. I think the Commonwealth use case around interoperability started years ago, and they had this vision about, hey, let's get started and let's attempt to solve the problems that the HIEs were supposed to solve, but they were not able to solve. And Commonwealth was unique in a sense that by bringing these EHRs, both from the acute side as well as from the ambulatory side together, they were able to expose those additional data pieces. I think we are still in our infancy. I think we're just getting started in terms of where we need to go. Today, there is a lot of talk around, hey, make the data available, okay, to either financial use cases, but I think, or the care use cases, which is where it started from. But I think that there is a lot more that some of these app vendors are doing uh, around lot of things around predictive medicine. Okay, so think about this for a second. Somebody who's using Athena Health, okay, and they are uh, cardiologists, whereas somebody who's using eClinical Works, okay, and they are an endocrinologist. So as soon as a patient's diabetes is detected, that triggers can be shared across any place where this patient has been to before. And this allows those physicians to make changes in the medications, to make those adjustments. So I think that those are the type of things that I would love to see evolve from the direction of CommonWell, like where it's headed.
Yeah, having those clinicians be able to have that sort of data at their fingertips, and at the same time making sure that those patients are having their privacy simultaneous. That well, I know LK is a huge fan of what CommonWell has done. They are one of our proud members. And for more information on them, as well as how you can find out more about becoming a CommonWell Health Alliance member, we invite you to log on to commonwellalliance.org. Good to talk to you again, Kamal. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much for having me.